West Virginia went out, got themselves a good one, folks. Vincent Smith, a 6'2", 200-pound speedster out of Illinois, has committed to the West Virginia Mountaineers football team for the 2026 class. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about his game. I'm going to give you his recruiting profile, give you my opinion on where his strengths are, where his weaknesses could be, and we're going to have that conversation right now. What is up, and welcome to this episode of Couz's Corner, your home for top-shelf college sports news and analysis around the West Virginia Mountaineers and a little Big 12. Vincent Smith Jr. is a 6'2", 200-pound corner out of Carl Sandburg High School in Orland Park, Illinois. This young man had offers from Purdue. He had offers from Iowa. It's my understanding he had an offer from USC. I know he went on an official visit there. But yet, he chose to come and play for Rich Rodriguez, for Rod West, and for the West Virginia Mountaineers for 2026. Now, I understand it's just a verbal commitment, right? We all know that these verbal commitments, these young men can always change their mind. But as of now, it looks like they've locked him in, at least verbally. Now, he's a 3-star, but he's a very high 3-star. 24/7 Sports has him rated as an 89. Which means he's 1 point away from being a 4-star recruit. And he still has his senior of high school to play. So it's very possible with a strong senior year, Vincent Smith could move up to a 4-star rating and end up as the only 4-star in the class for the Mountaineers in 2026. Overall, they have him rated, 24/7 has him rated as the 28th best corner in the entire class, the 9th best player in the state of Illinois. The 24/7 Sports composite, which takes the rating of all the other outlets along with their own combined. He's a .885, so just a half a point off. 502nd best player in the country overall. 39th best corner in the country, according to the composite, and the 13th best player in the state of Illinois, according to the composite. But he's a very good football player. He also has very, very, very blazing speed. He runs a 4.42 40-yard dash, and that is with a laser time. It's not a hand time. That's not a hand-timed 40. That's laser official 40 time of 4.42. And with that 6'2", 200-pound frame, that's flying. And when you watch his tape, which I did, when you watch his highlights, he doesn't even look like he's running that fast. But he is, because he has those long strides. He has the length. I think this young man would be able to play either safety or corner. He has the body type to play safety. I also think he's physical enough, at least so far at the high school ranks. He looks physical enough to play safety. He's not afraid to come up and make contact. He's a decent tackler. And he's going to get even stronger. Once he has another year of high school ball to play. He has another year of lifting, another year of getting more physically mature. And once he gets on campus in Morgantown, he gets to work with Mike Joe and that strength staff and the nutrition staff. He could potentially put on even more weight if they needed him to. But physically, he's ready to come in and play right now at 6'2", 200 pounds. Again, he has great speed. He has great length. He runs the 100-meter dash in, I think his time was 11.37 seconds on the 100 meters, and long jumped 18.25 as a junior in high school. So very, very strong athlete, very good athlete. And right now, I would argue this is the best player they've gotten. And I think the ratings back that up. But he's a very talented player. Watch him in coverage. He can cover just about anybody. He can play man. He can play zone. He's very good at going up and getting the football. His length and his speed allows him to keep up with just about any receiver. If he would happen to get beat, he has the athleticism to make up for it. He has really good vision. He's good at reading his keys, knowing when it's going to be a pass, when it's going to be a run. I think he has a really good game. The one area I would like to have seen more of, and maybe he's done this, it just wasn't in a ton of his highlights. I didn't see him playing a ton of press man coverage, if any at all, at least in the highlights. Not sure if that's something they just don't do a ton at his high school or what, but will he be able to play press man coverage if asked to do so? I would think he could, just for the simple reason that he's physical, and I think he's strong enough to do it. So I'd like to see him how he does in press man. Maybe he won't be asked to play a lot of press man coverage anyway at West Virginia. I'm not sure. I haven't seen enough of a Zach Alley defense to know how much of that he does. We know that Zach Alley likes to change the defense up depending on the opponent. So, he may do that occasionally if they go up against a team who struggles to get open against it. So, but I do think this is a young man who, as a freshman, coming in 2026, assuming he sticks with his commitment, I think he might be able to come in and potentially play right away for this Mountaineer team. I think he's that good. Will he be a starter? Not saying that, but I do think he could make the two deep and get on the field on the defensive side of the football. In my opinion, Vincent Smith might be one of the best DBs, athletically anyway, that we've seen come into West Virginia in several years. And we know that the secondary has struggled at West Virginia for several years. Hopefully Rich Rod and his staff can get it fixed. One way to do that is you go out and find some of the best high school players in the country. I think Vincent Smith's one of those young men. So I'm very excited about this addition. Let me know in the comments what you think about the addition of Vincent Smith to this West Virginia Mountaineer roster and how important you think he could be to the future of the program. I want to give a quick shout out to my VIP channel members of this episode: Jeremy Croy, Brandon Bailey, Roy Harrison, Bill G, and Tom Reinhart. You can become a member by hitting the join button on your device or over at my channel homepage. Also want to remind you, if you see those cornhole boards on my screen, those are from Victory Tailgate. And right now at Victory Tailgate, you can get 2 free sets of bags, cornhole bags, with the purchase of any set of cornhole boards. That's right. Any set of cornhole boards, full-size cornhole boards, you get 2 free sets of bags. If you use a link in my description box today, or right anytime really, use the link in my description box, and I can make a small commission from the sale. Again, it's Victory Tailgate. There's a link in the description box. Go check it out today. Get a great deal on some cornhole boards for your summer cookouts or for your upcoming tailgates. And just as I say that, the screen goes black, but that's okay. You got to see what I'm talking about. And don't worry, if you're not a West Virginia fan watching this, you don't have to buy the West Virginia boards. That was just using it as an example. Anything you buy while you're on that shopping, that specific shopping experience, as long as you use my link, I will still make a small commission from the sale. Also want to give a shout out to my channel sponsor here, Appalachia Digital. Thank them for helping keep the lights on. If you are looking to build yourself a brand new website or to get your website found easier on Google, go check them out, AppalachiaDigital.com/Couz. They are the designers of the website over at WVSportsChat.com that myself, Jonathan Martin, and others are over there working on every single day. They did a great job designing that site. Go check it out. I think you'll agree. They can do the same for you. They're also helping us get found easier on Google with SEO optimization. Again, something they specialize in at AppalachiaDigital.com. And if you use /Couz, they'll know I sent you. I really don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel, helps me grow. And if you're listening on podcast, be sure to leave a 5-star review and be sure to follow me. And thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Hope the rest of your day or night is top shelf. God bless, and Q Country Roads.